My name is Phil Thornton and I'm an editor of the website londonsummit.gov.uk, which is run out of the Foreign Office to help create a debate around the issues that are going to be discussed at the Heads of State meeting of the London Summit G20 on the 2nd of April. Today, President Barroso of the European Union is meeting with Prime Minister Gordon Brown with just 4 days before the European Spring Council in Brussels this week. That meeting will probably be the last major event before the London Summit itself on the 2nd of April. So we're delighted to be joined now by President Barroso. President Barroso, the European Council this week is probably the last big event before the London Summit on the 2nd of April. You've obviously had a long conversation with Prime Minister Gordon Brown. What do you two want to see this week's event achieve to make the London Summit a success?
First of all, in this European Summit, we want European united so that we can come with a strong position to the G20 Summit and help shape global response to this crisis. And I believe there are 4 main points. One is precisely the need for go on with economic recovery, namely through a fiscal stimulus. Secondly, the need to improve our financial regulation and supervision. Thirdly, the need to address the problems of the trade, global trade, resist protectionism and resist all forms of economic nationalism. And fourth, the need to devote specific attention to the developing countries, to the most vulnerable in the world. So if we agree on those points, I think we have a very good basis for a successful G20 summit in London.
But there have been reports of perhaps some disagreements between the European Union and the United States over some of those issues. Are you now confident that those issues will not arise between now and 2nd of April?
I think there is a great convergence between the United States and Europe about the need to respond to this crisis in several areas, including the need for financial regulation and better supervision of the financial markets. At the same time, a sustained effort to the economic recovery through a fiscal stimulus. Of course, the systems are not exactly the same. In Europe, we have a more powerful economic stabilizers, automatic stabilizers, but in fact, we can agree that we need this kind of additional fiscal stimulus. Yes.
Yes. And did the G20 finance ministers meeting? Did they get enough detail
They've got a very important convergence on many issues, including, by the way, on this one. The need to keep the situation in the review, the need to go on with the measures already decided to stimulate the economy, and, if necessary, to do additional measures.
And from the perspective of the European Union, your perspective, what single one achievement out of the London Summit must be achieved in your view?
It's difficult to say just one because I'm linking all of them, you see. I think, but most importantly, is to go on with economic recovery globally in a coordinated manner, and also to agree on same principles and rules for the supervision of the financial markets. There is a real problem in this matter because people cannot understand how was this possible. How was it possible what happened? And I think we need to put ethics back in the financial system. So if we agree on those points, it will be a very successful summit.
President Barroso, thank you very much.